is always at the door. Everything can change. Things can get a little strange. Everything can change. In these days, when darkness falls early, and people rush on to the ones they love, you better take your fool's advice and take care of your own. 'Cause one day they're here, next day they're gone.
Welcome to our MJ podcast, the series Deep into the Woods, Missing Persons, Unsolved Crimes, and the Does. This is episode 6, part 4, John Does. My name is Mark, and I will be your host for tonight's podcast. And joining me later will be our co-host with a guest speaker. We are coming to you from our home office in Plattsburgh, New York. At this time, there are over 40,000 unidentified people in the United States, and they are given the name John and Jane Doe until they are identified. As a country, we have to do a lot better in trying to identify these does. This podcast will cover 16 John Doe cases across the country. Case 1. Welcome to Florida. Unidentified white male. The white John Doe was discovered on March 25, 1979 in Hollandale, Florida, located in Broward County. John Doe's estimated age, 30 to 45 years old. John Doe's estimated date of death, 1979. State of remains, mummified. Cause of death, unknown. The John Doe was located in a wooded area near the 1200 block of East Hollandale Beach Boulevard in Florida. Case 2. Welcome to Oregon. Unidentified white male. John Doe was discovered on July 18, 1980 in Salem, Oregon, located in Marion County. John Doe's estimated age, 35 to 45 years old. John Doe's estimated date of death, 2 to 3 hours prior to discovery. State of remains, recognizable face. Cause of death, homicide by ligature strangulation. John Doe was located on the gravel shoulder of a northbound lane of Interstate 5, which is 1 mile south of Woodburn, Oregon. His blood contained alcohol of 0.06% and diazepam. The man is believed to be a victim of a serial killer named Randy Kraft. The suspect kept a scorecard on which he referred to his victims as Portland Elk. At least 2 other Kraft victims remain unidentified. About 20 more victims haven't been recovered. Kraft killed up to 67 victims between 1971 and 1983. Case 3. Welcome to Louisiana. Unidentified white male. John Doe was discovered on August 28, 1980 in Ascension Parish, Louisiana. John Doe's estimated age, 35 to 45 years old. John Doe's estimated date of death, 2 to 12 months prior to discovery. State of remains, skeletal, and the cause of death is unknown. John Doe was located on August 28, 1980 near Interstate 10 in Ascension Parish, Louisiana. Case 4. Welcome to Ohio. Unidentified, white male. John Doe was discovered on November 17, 1981 in Fayette County, Ohio. John Doe's estimated age, 18 to 22 years old. The victim had suffered 2 small caliber bullet wounds that had entered the chest and passed through the body. The wounds were then carved open with a knife. John Doe's estimated time of death within 24 hours of discovery. The nude body of the victim was recovered from a creek on November 17, 1981 in Fayette County, Ohio. The victim bore tanning patterns indicative that he had worn a bikini-styled briefs. The tanning pattern that the victim bore was indicative of a warmer climate such as California, Mexico, or Arizona. Case 5. Welcome to Florida. Unidentified white male. John Doe was discovered on January 12, 1985 in West Palm Beach, Florida. John Doe's estimated age, 29 to 50 years old. Estimated date of death, 1 to 7 years prior to discovery. State of remains, partial skeletal. Cause of death, homicide by gunshot. The skeletal remains of this victim were found in a shallow grave in a wooded area in Pine Grove Stables near Jog and Forest Hill Boulevard in Lake Worth, Florida. He had damage to the shoulder and chest with shotgun pellets under the remains. Case 6. Welcome to New Jersey. Unidentified white male. John Doe was discovered on January 31st, 1988 in Burlington County, New Jersey. John Doe's estimated age, 23 to 31 years old. Estimated date of death, unknown. State of remains, not recognizable, partial skeletal remains. Cause of death, unknown. John Doe may have walked with a limp. John Doe was found in a wooded area in Woodland Township, Burlington County, New Jersey. Case 7. Welcome to Kentucky. Unidentified white male. John Doe was discovered on April 9, 1989 in Williamstown, Kentucky, located in Grant County. John Doe's estimated age, 25 to 39 years old. Estimated date of death, days prior to discovery. State of remains, not recognizable, decomposing. Cause of death, homicide by gunshot. John Doe was found in a tobacco barn off of Kentucky 22, about 7.5 miles west of Dry Ridge, Kentucky. John Doe's hands were severed from the body, indicated his killer or killers wanted to conceal his identity. Case 8. Welcome to Massachusetts. Unidentified white male. John Doe was discovered on November 28, 1992 in Newburyport, Massachusetts, located in Essex County. John Doe's estimated age, 11 to 17 years old. Estimated date of death, 1987 to 1991. State of remains, skeletal. Cause of death, undetermined. John Doe was located in a wooded area off of Route 95, which runs from Florida to Maine. So it is believed he could have come from anywhere, including Canada. He was found just off of SB Route 113 exit. State police believe that the youth was a runaway, as his description did not match that of any teenagers reported missing locally. A forensic anthropologist examined the body, and his age was determined from the teeth and from the fact that certain parts of his bone shaft had not yet fused, which happens at about around the age of 20. No cause of death could be determined. There were no markings on the skeleton, although soft tissue injury was possible. Let's take a pause for the cause, and when we return, we will introduce you to 8 more John Doe cases. Be back in a moment. MJA would like to give a special shout out to the Corbin Connection comedy channel on YouTube. Mr. Corbin is a very funny man with his 3 alter egos. Once again, that's the Corbin Connection on the comedy channel on YouTube. Check it out. Thank you. Welcome back to our MJA podcast, the series Deep into the Woods. This is Episode 6, Part 4, John Doe's. Case 9, Welcome to Colorado. Unidentified white male. John Doe was discovered on November 21st, 1993 in Gregory Canyon in Boulder, Colorado, located in Boulder County. John Doe's estimated age, 25 to 45 years old. Estimated date of death, months prior to discovery. State of remains, partial skeletal. Cause of death, unknown. A hiker found John Doe laying face down near some bushes on the north slope of the mountain meadow in Gregory Canyon, west of the city of Boulder, Colorado. John Doe's body was exhumed in 2018. Chemical isotope testing indicated he was not a native to Colorado, but most likely southern Florida or central Texas. Case 10. Welcome to Mississippi. Unidentified, white male. John Doe was discovered on June 16, 1996 in Moss Point, Mississippi, located in Jackson County. John Doe's estimated age, 40 to 60 years old. Estimated date of death, 1 month prior to discovery. State of remains, not recognizable. Near complete or complete skeleton. Cause of death, unknown. The victim's skeletal remains were found in a wooded area behind the Truckers Welcome Center on 4825 Jamestown Road in Moss Point, Mississippi. Case 11. Welcome to Missouri. Unidentified, white male. John Doe was discovered on January 12, 2000 in Vernon County, Missouri. John Doe's estimated age, 26 to 36 years old. Estimated date of death, 3 to 15 years prior to discovery. State of remains, not recognizable, near complete or complete skeleton. Cause of death, unknown. The skeletal remains of the John Doe was located in a wooded area southeast of Nevada, Missouri. Case 12. Welcome to California. Unidentified, mixed race male. John Doe was discovered on September 29, 2001 in Long Beach, California, located in Los Angeles County. John Doe's estimated age, 23 to 40 years old. Estimated date of death, 2001. State of remains, not recognizable, charred and burned. Cause of death, homicide by beating. On September 29, 2001 at 5:30 a.m., an explosion was heard at an abandoned residence at 329 East Louise Street in the city of Long Beach, California. After firefighters had extinguished the blaze, the unidentified male was found on the floor of the residence. Case 13. Welcome to Pennsylvania. Unidentified, black male. John Doe was discovered on August 19, 2004 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, located in Philadelphia County. John Doe's estimated age, 35 to 45 years old. Estimated date of death, a year or more prior to discovery. State of remains, skeletal. Cause of death, unknown. On August 19, 2004, the skeletal remains of the victim were found in an elevator shaft in a vacant center city building. It was speculated that the man may have been scavenging for scrap and fell down the shaft. The building had been vacant for 15 to 20 years at the time the skeleton was found. The building was being converted into a luxury condominiums. A construction worker was clearing the trash out of the elevator shaft when he came upon the human remains. Case 14. Welcome to Florida. Unidentified black male. John Doe was discovered on December 18, 2004 in Pensacola, Florida. John Doe's estimated age, 35 to 55 years old. On Saturday, December 18th, 2004, Escapania Sheriff's deputies were called to the discovery of human remains located inside of a trailer at Pine Forest Road near I-10 in Pensacola, Florida. The investigation revealed that the trailer in which the body was found had been moved from the area from the old Quarry Field Road and Jackson Street to Pensacola, Florida. It has been in its present location from March 2004 to December 2004. Case 15. Unidentified white male. John Doe was discovered on June 25, 2005 in Las Vegas, Nevada, located in Clark County. John Doe's estimated age, 25 to 45 years old. Estimated date of death, 3 to 12 months prior to discovery. State of remains, skeletal. Cause of death, homicide by gunshot. Hikers found the skeleton remains in a remote desert area cave that one could only get into by crawling. There were rocks piled in front of the cave entry and the bones were somewhat buried. John Doe was located south of Lake Mead Boulevard, 3.7 miles east of Las Vegas on June 25, 2005. He died from a single gunshot wound to the back of the head. Case 16. Welcome to Georgia. Unidentified white male. John Doe was discovered on April 19, 2008 in Jefferson, Georgia, located in Jackson County. John Doe's estimated age, 32 to 65 years old. Estimated date of death, 3 to 18 months prior to discovery. Skeletal remains. The victim was located near the Oconomowoc River Bridge near I-85. The skull and 4 cervical vertebrae were found by hikers. It was determined that this was a homicide. Let's take a pause for the cause, and when we return, our co-host and a guest speaker will join the podcast. Be back in a moment.
It starts with one thing. I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you tried. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to explain in due time. All I know in time it's a valuable thing. Watch it fly by as the pendulum swings. Watch it count down to the end of the day. The clock ticks life away. It's so unreal. Didn't look out below. Watch the time go right out the window. Trying to hold on, but didn't even know I wasted all just to watch you go. I kept everything inside, but even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to me will eventually be a memory of a time when I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. One thing, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard I try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to remind myself how I tried so hard. In spite of the way you were mocking me, act acting like I was part of your property, remembering all the times you fought with me. I'm surprised that it got so far. Things aren't the way they were before. You wouldn't even recognize me anymore. Not that you knew me back then, but it all comes back to me in the end. You kept everything inside, but even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to me will eventually be a memory of a time when I tried so hard and got so far. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. Put my trust pushed as far as I can go. For all this, there's only one thing you should know. Put my trust in you, pushed as far as I can go. For all this, there's only one thing you should know. I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter.
Welcome back to our MJ podcast, the series Deep into the Woods. This is episode 6, part 4, John Does. This podcast covered 16 John Doe cases across the nation. Good evening, everyone. It's with deep regret that our co-host and our guest speaker couldn't be on the show tonight. We will keep you updated when they will return. I have a quote for our listeners. The only way to discover the limits of the possible is go beyond them into the impossible. Arthur C. Clarke. Always remember, folks, if you ever get bored with nothing to do, well, take a walk deep into the woods. You might be surprised at what you might find. I want to give a special thanks to our listeners for tuning in. That's the end of our MJ podcast. This has been episode 6, part 4, John Does. My name is Mark, and I was your host for tonight's show. And we say to you all, good night from Plattsburgh, New York.